Shall we check proteins or starch? What do you want to do? Carbohydrates, let's do starch, right? So, anyone wrote bread, right? So, pay heating whether take right? There's no other heating to be done. If you want, you can do the fructose after the class, so the break. Right? Nipanitika kannatu oneka. Right? Kannatu. Starch, let's use some proper starch as well as some products of starch. Okay. So white bread is best, right? So you can take some bread. Okay. Thank you. Bread. So did I bring starch? Yes. Right. Read the experiment. Identification of starch. Online students, any questions? Right. What is the reagent that we are going to use? Suspension over as a solid. Add 2 milliliters of 1% starch solution to a test tube. Add a few drops of iodine in potassium iodide. A blue-black color will be observed. Right. Copy iodine. Potassium iodide. Right. It's what we are going to use. What is the color of potassium iodide? You'll see it's yellowish brown. Right. Iodine in this potassium iodide is yellowish brown. Right. So what is the color change? If we add it to starch, it's going to give a blue-black color, no? Yeah, a blue-black color change will be observed. Right, what do you say? Shall we make a starch solution and see? Make it add in now. And to the directly the piece of bread, let's add if you do you want to do the reducing non-reducing sugar experiment again? Try කරනවා. එහෙනම් bicarbonate එක හැම තියමු. Right. But I'm going to need some water. What was this? Glucose, eh? Glucose, right? Can you bring some water? Again. Okay. Let's add it to some solid starch as well. And some, I mean, starch doesn't dissolve much, right? It forms a colloidal solution. It's not water soluble. Why? Polysaccharides are not water soluble, right? It's like අවුරුදු උත්සවයක් වගේ නේද? Thank you. So starch, let's make it's not very soluble, but let's make a colloidal solution, right? So we can add some iodine to it, right? Benedict one is that one, no? Yeah. Let's keep it that way. Let's use a separate one to add iodine. විසමගේ මාව එලවයි දන්න මෙතන පිටි හලලා. This iodine, right? This is potassium iodide. Online students, can you see? Color? Yes. What is it? Brownish, no? This is because it's concentrated, otherwise kind of yellowish, right? So what's the color change that we're expecting? This is white starch, brown iodine. When we add it, we're supposed to get black brown. Sanskritika, right? Blue. Can you see purple, sort of purplish, blackish starch? Okay, very simple test. We come across this starch iodine test in another practical. I try to do it as well. The enzyme denaturation, right? After doing enzymes, let's do that practical as well, right? We are going to use the denaturation of amylase. Sorry, denaturation? Last week, correct. Protein denaturation. Change in the description of the bonds that is altering, going to alter the functional form of proteins, right? So usually it is irreversible, no? Matakayana denaturation. Usually enzymes have a very heat sensitive, right? We can't heat them. If they get sort of converted back to usually to the primary structure level, they get broken down. We can't usually reverse it back, right? We can't get the liquid egg white, right? It has become solid, right? Usually, so denaturation usually irreversible, right? So we are going to do that experiment again with iodine, right? Maybe next month. So my plan is to finish, come to about cell division by the end of this next month, right? Taggala cellular basis yorakalla cell division warakalla September October let's finish, right? Chemical and cellular basis, right? Otherwise, because we started this in August, no, we are lagging behind. Okay. So තව identity එකක් දාමු bread වලට. Online students, you saw the color change, right? I'll show it again. Right. So just for fun, shall we edit to a bit of solid starch? Yes. And I'll show you, okay? Bread. Right. Can you see? This is the slice of bread, and this is some starch powder, right? Yeah. So white bread usually it has almost entirely composed of starch, right? White bread what are you removing? Wheat, make it a husk and the what do you say? The brown color part is called what? There's a wheat tiringul, right? Bran bran, right? Brown color bran we are removing it. We are like when you're making white bread. So the piti hadanakota nathang what do we get? We get atta flour, right? Atta piti atta flour. That is bit sort of brownish, but we make white bread from like purified wheat flour, right? So it almost entirely contains starch. Tanikarma starch thing. If you take like this atta flour, it has vitamin B, some iron, right? Some things enrich, but the problem with making things with that brown atta flour is it's not there's a taste problem, right? Bitter වගේ ගතියක් තියෙනවා, and you can't keep it for long, right? It's going to go bad, right? Fungus හැදිලා and bacteria හැදිලා, it's going to go bad in a very quickly. But white bread, you can keep it for a long time, right? Because it's very dry and it has very low nutrients, right? Starch විතරයි තියෙන්නේ. Starch is very, I mean, it's organisms cannot grow in starch. පාන් පිටි තියාගන්න පුළුවන් ගොඩාක් කල්, right? කබඩ් ඇස්සේ තියෙන්නේ පාන් පිටි අවුරුදු ගානක්, right? So those kind of dry things doesn't go like get spoiled easily. That's why we make them, right? Biscuits same, they don't go bad because they are very dry. Okay, so you will learn about this food spoilage in microbiology. Okay, anything else? So that's practically so okay, right? Please I underline, sorry, highlight the color change, blue black color. And potassium iodide, what is the color? You can write down, it's not given there, no? What is it? What are the original color of the iodine solution? Yes, potassium iodide is yellowish brown. You can write down that in the tube. Simple experiment. We are going to make a starch solution. We are going to add potassium iodide. There's going to be a color change, blue black. Okay. All right.